Imagine defeating one of the strongest European armies on the soil of Africa during the time when the entire continent of Africa was being colonized by the same Europeans. Sounds impossible, right? That is exactly what Ethiopia did to the Italian army in the late 1800s when the European powers were rising to divide Africa among themselves. Nation after nation fell under the colonial rule, and then Italy saw Ethiopia as their next target. And when they first came into Ethiopia, they met with a king that whose name was Menelik II. But being the Italians that they were trying to outsmart the king by wanting him to sign a treaty that has two sides of a coin. But being a wise king that he was, he already knew what they were up to. He saw the loopholes and decided to do the otherwise. By sending a message across the country, warriors answered. Farmers left their field. The nobles worked alongside with the villagers. Kingdoms, language, and ethnic groups, they all unite for one purpose: defend our land, defend our homeland. That was the purpose that united different ethnic groups, different languages, and different kingdoms into one. Defend our homeland. For months, they gathered weapons, food, horses, supplies, knowing that the battle ahead would determine the future of Ethiopia. Then came March 1st, 1896, at the Battle of Adwa. Thousands of Ethiopian soldiers charged against the invading Italian army. The Battle of Adwa. The Italian army expected an easy victory, but instead they were overwhelmed by the Ethiopian soldiers. At the end of the battle, many Italian armies were killed, many were captured at the Battle of Adwa. The news sent a shocking wave across Europe. For the first time during the colonial era, an African army decisively defeated an European army in a major war. That news was a great news for Africa, and it was a sad news for the Europeans because they never expected it.